Oh, I accidentally interrupted that video. Okay, so what I discovered is that it gets off my chest, it gets off my mind, and it gets out there in a way that no one's heard, just myself, and new things come up, new possibilities, new openings, new wisdom, I start advising myself on how I can go about whatever I'm doing or in my life, whoever I'm being. So that's a really powerful way for me. So if that resonates with you, try it on. Get to see, how you can go on about it for yourself. So another way I'm navigating through this and through the whole experience is going for my daily walks. 1 hour, I do about 6 Ks, and I do that in about 1 hour. I kind of walk fast, and I just love it. I love it. And most times I actually listen to something, and I listen to something very empowering, and which you can have music that resonates with you and brings your energy levels up. But I listen to things that are motivating, that are inspiring, that actually are telling me things in a different perspective on how I would think of things in this current situation. And to me, that actually gets me out of my head, and I feel more alive, and I feel more blessed, and I feel that I am in my center. So I would encourage you to start looking out there at what brings you more into your center, because that is the point I find that will make a difference to going through this at the moment. Now, I would love comments, I'd love feedback, I would love for you to tell me how it is for you, because this is not about me really, because this is my experience. It's about you, your own journey, your own ability to switch off or change it or bring more joy into you or bring more of a peace, calming feeling into you. And you know what? We all have our own way of doing it. So it's not about me and how I do it. I'm just giving you things that I feel resonate with me and how I navigate through this. And there's many more things. There's definitely many more things. I've just given you some examples like walk and be out in nature and the sun and writing down things and getting it out of my head and recording them and, coming more into my center, listening to beautiful, inspiring words. It could be podcasts, it could be spiritual things if you're into that, it could be religious things if you're into that, it could be something that really lifts you up, and it could also just be beautiful music. These are some things. Exercise is big for me, and that is what really keeps me strong within myself and my core. But it could also be meditation. So one of the things that I am and will be offering the next couple of days or few days will be online healing meditations or online mindfulness practices to allow others to be able to create more peace within themselves. So if you feel you want to take part of this, sorry, if you feel like you want to be part of this and you need some tips or guidance on being more into your center and relaxing the nervous system. I love the nervous system. This is one of the systems that I feel makes a huge difference to be able to bring down that fear level, because a lot of times we just adrenaline, yeah, stress levels go up. And how do you bring that down? It could be soothing breathing techniques, it could be someone guiding you through a process which is relaxing. So I will bring that online, and I'd love for you to participate into it. And if you want to know details on that, let me know. There's a particular way I will be doing it, and at this point I will minimize the maximum amount of people I want per session will be 10, only because I really want to allow you all to have a chance to experience what you need or want to experience, and then maybe I'll expand it in future, but I will let you know about that. And that is one of the ways I really want to bring awareness into you, your body, your heart, your own personal consciousness. So yeah, these times will be difficult for most of us, if not all of us, in different ways, on different levels. And I really want to be there for you as much as I can, however I can. And for me to do that, I need your permission and your allowance and your willingness to join me on this process, and your openness to experience all this. So if you are yes, say yes. If you are a maybe, just say maybe, or personally message me. If you're a no, it could be a no, not for now. And you can always change your mind. You might say yes one day, and then the next day you wake up and you say no. So thank you so much for being able to listen through these videos and take what is best for you or what you feel resonates with you. There's no obligation to do anything at any time. You are free to choose what feels right for you at any given time, and that is the truth. That is the truth. And in saying that, I get really teary, because we are humans and we want to experience security and experience that sense of groundedness with ourselves and with other people. And a lot of times we get attached to it, and we have expectations. And it's okay to have expectations, because we love to strive for bigger and better stuff for ourselves. But where the pitfall is that we forget that we have free will and free choice, and we are always choosing every moment. And especially when it comes to connection with others, and others that we really feel so connected with, in whatever that may be. That could be your parents, that could be your siblings, that could be your kids, that could be your romantic partner, which is a big one. We get attached to them, because that could be your friends, because we just love them and care for them, and it's like we don't want to lose them. And it's all these fears. I'm not going to call them, no, I will call them little, but they're not little. It's these fears of losing someone or something. It's this fear of being abandoned. It's this fear of not being loved or cared for. It's this fear of, what do I do if I've lost everything? Like what's happening right now? It's like, bang, everything can be lost, is lost for some. And what are we left with? What are we left with? Ourselves, our humanness, our mind, our heart, our emotions. And what do we do with all that? Because all we knew is our car, our house, our money, our job, our clothes, our connection with other people, our phone, our technology, and maybe all the other stuff like our heart, our mind, our emotions, our thoughts. But a lot of times we associated it, or we are associating it with our materialistic stuff that actually puts us in a space right now that all that seems to has dropped. Bang! Nothing's there. We can't go for a coffee without, oops, sorry, burping all along the way, releasing stuff. We can't just get up and say, hey, beautiful, let's go for dinner tonight. Let's go for lunch. Let's go to, the beach and let's hug. Let's, kiss. Let's whatever with our cousin, with our, friend. And all that's like, phew, dropped. We lose our jobs. There's so much out there that's happening right now, so much. So my invitation is to come back to us, and that's dropped, and it's an opportunity to come and sit still with us. Emotions, our heart, our feelings, our thoughts, our mind, our fears. There's so much fear, our fears. What are our personal fears? What's your personal obligation to yourself? How do you want to live the rest of your life? I know these are all big questions, And as I'm sharing all this, which I didn't know what I'm going to share, I did not plan this. I will be sitting down and contemplating all this myself. What are your personal obligations? And it doesn't have to be heavy. That word obligation can be heavy. But what is your personal commitment to yourself? What is your personal desire or free will choice for yourself? So remember, freedom, even though that does not seem like it is right now, and no, we don't feel freedom, bring that invitation. What can I offer to myself now, today, that brings more freedom, joy, connection with me, first of all? Because we can connect with people in our lives virtually right now. We can. We've got the gift of social media, we've got the gift of phone calls, we've got the gift of emails, whatever it might be for you. So I think that's enough for now. I've said enough. And I'll see. I might go on a Facebook Live. I might keep on doing these recorded videos. And we'll see how this goes. Well, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being in my life, whoever you may be. I may know you and may not. But we are all connected in some way or another. And this is a big journey for all of us. So stay as strong as you can be within it all. And when you don't have the strength, look for it somewhere. Find it. It doesn't matter. You're not a beggar. You are not a beggar. It's great that there are people out there that have a bit more strength that you have right now to be able to give some to you. And you know what? It'll bounce off the other way around. At some point it will. You will see. At some point they'll be at a lower point, and you will be the strong person. So we are there for each other in different, many beautiful ways. And I know everyone is in their own mental capacity at the moment. So what I'm saying may not be true to you. And that's all right. It doesn't matter. This will resonate or it won't. Or some things will resonate or they won't. Listen to your own heart and listen to your own way of being, and you will find a way. I'm here when you need me, want me, or have a discussion, or SMS me, or personally message me. And yeah, and I'm sending you lots of love, strength, courage, beautiful energy. The trees and nature are offering that to you right now too. And I feel so blessed. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being on my path, however that is. I don't regret where I'm at the moment. I really, really, really feel it's an opening for more expansion as a whole. So thank you.